Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another every He-Man video. This one to every Master of the Universe Revelation Masterverse figure from Mattel. So when they first started talking about Masterverse, they showed this little silhouette images here of some figures that we could be getting. And of course we all saw these were suggested retail price of $19.99, 7-inch scale, 30 points per articulation, 8 core characters, plus more in the Masterverse line coming summer 2021. So they made it just like they thought they would. So who were these silhouettes? Don't know yet, but we did see that one of them had to be Mossman because Mossman was on the first packaging images that we saw here. So that kind of showed something maybe. But here was a rendering of what somebody thought that those silhouettes meant. He-Man, Trapjaw, which of course ended up being Mossman, Skeletor, evil-lyn, Man-at-Arms, Teela, Beastman, and Triclops. So we've seen the top row there, of course again taking away the fact that that one up there is not Trapjaw, it's Mossman. So hopefully we'll see the rest here soon maybe. Well, here's the listings for what they had. They weren't $19.99 each, they were $24.99 each. And it looks like we will be getting a Spikor, a Teela, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, and of course we already knew about the oversized Skeletor and Battle Cat. So those are coming here soon. But there is the original leaked image of the Mossman that we had, which again circled there in silhouette. Here's the first leaked image that we had of 4 technically of the figures. Battle Cat and He-Man there in the center. evil-lyn with her helmet off, with her white hair showing, and then a Skeletor there. That was the first leaked image we got that we were kind of questioning, is this really what we want for a series? And we had a blurry image of this ZacJacDan figure.
Hey you! Looking to reserve the hottest toys while saving money on shipping? Then check out the Big Bad Toy Store Pile of Loot. Hold items for up to 90 days when you activate your Pile of Loot. This hold is for in-stock items and for newly arrived pre-order items. During this 90-day window, we'll keep your items safe and secure until you're ready to ship. The Pile of Loot lets you consolidate the number of shipments needed to ship all items in your order. You have the freedom to ship any combination of items and orders. You can even control the size of your shipments. By lowering the number of shipments, you save money on shipping fees in the US and international. Choose your shipping address, your shipping and payment method.
And then we finally got the listings. And again, $24.99 is what these things are going to be for the basic figures. We'll be coming to Walmart with the basic stuff, Target with the ZacJacDan and the Battle Cat. So here is a nice turntable shot of the package for the Battle Cat. And there you see you can take the armor off and he becomes Cringer for you as well, so that's pretty cool. This is a pretty large cat. This is a 7-inch scale and he's about the same size as the MOTU Classics Battle Cat. So there he is in the package front, deluxe here, Netflix show. Here he is in action. And then we have your evil-lyn. Again, one helmet, head sculpt, one with the white hair. She got her staff that you can have in 2 different forms, the long staff and the short staff. The purse there that will go around her waist as well. A couple of different hands. She is in package. And there's some nice different angles of her. And from the back. So there's she and Battle Cat. Next you have your Mossman, and he does have that extended arm piece like his plant growth powers are working. Got those strange looking feet there as if he's a tree with roots. Different hand sculpts that comes with him as well. There he is in package. And there he is from the back as well, so you can see that. You have your He-Man figure, comes with the battle sword, the shield, different hands. There he is in package. There he is from the back, and a couple of different angles of the figure. And you have your Skeletor with his staff and that other new weapon there. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's some kind of a transformation weapon from the trailer that I saw. He does have different hands. There he is in package. And a couple different angles. You see the soft goods cape that he comes with. So there are those three, He-Man, Moss Man, and Skeletor. And all four of the basic figures from Wave 1. Again, basics. And there they are on the stand, so that's a really nice display they got for them. And then we have our deluxe figure, ZacJacDan. Little turntable action here showing the package off. So there he is with the sword and the power effect on his arm. Got the extra hand sculpts. Again, he does have a soft goods cape as well. There he is in package. Close up of that head, that neck, that translucent neck, that's pretty cool. And there he is from the back. Alright, and from Mattel Creations, we do have an exclusive here of Scareglow. $35 for this exclusive figure from the summer Mattel showcase, I guess you want to call it. Nice packaging here. Multiple hand sculpts as well. An axe, a sword. Sword can actually break apart, so you can have two different swords. Got the soft goods cape. Beautiful packaging there for Revelation Scareglow. Glow in the dark features, of course. The head and a little bit of the chest. As you can lift up the cape there and show the back of the back. Here's the window, so you can see the figure through the hole there whenever you take it out of the package. It does have the mailer box that comes with it too. You can see from the back there, you can see the cape. And from the front there, you can see the figure. So it does have that flap that'll shut for you. Nice images here from Toy Ark. This isn't in scale here, there's just two separate images, couldn't get them the same size on the screen because of the staff there. But here's your nice comparison of Scareglow to Scarecrow in this line. And to ZacJacDan. And so here's another deluxe figure, Faker. Got three different head sculpts, you can switch off the armor, got the shield, the sword, the hands. You see that face there, looks like He-Man, but you got the metal face as well. The arm looks like the flesh is ripping off, and so the chest. Got his sword. Next we have our Wave 2, and Sarah Michelle Gellar was able to show off the Teela figure first off, because she is the voice of Teela. And then showed off that we were also getting Beastman and Spikor in this wave. So there's your full wave with Man-at-Arms as well. I forgot to mention him just now. But your Beastman, Teela, Man-at-Arms, and Spikor. So here's your Teela in package with all her accessories. Different hand sculpt. Got the staff, the sword. And then here we go with Spikor. Got his package, his spike weapons, different hands. There you go, you can see it just kind of slides over his other hand, I guess. And then he can hold the other. There he is from the back. You can see the spikes on the back of his costume there. Here we are with Man-at-Arms. Got his big club, several different hands. There he is from the back as well. Got the shin guard and the shoulder guard and forearm. Here we come with Beastman. Got the scars on him just like the show, and the face paint as well. Got the whip, multiple hands. Looks like plastic there for his loincloth. It's really cool. His whip can actually kind of roll up there and store on his side, so that's really nice. There he is with his whip in action. And then more MOTU coming in 2022 with Revelation He-Man, New Eternia He-Man, Princess of Power She-Ra, and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe He-Man, so the other Netflix show. Alright, so after the convention we got some better images of Andra and Scareglow here. So those look really good. We'll see what those come as, if it's individual figures or a 2-pack, we'll see. So here you see Andra in package with all her accessories. She does have the 2 different head sculpts, one with the mask on, one with it off, showing all her hair, and the soft goods cape. Got the little blast effect and multiple hands. There's that cape from the back. You see that blast effect on her arm. Goes into her wrist shooter there, it looks like. Here's your close-up of both head sculpts with the cape around it, and then a nice shot of the figure with the helmet on with the cape around it as well. So here's our regular release Scareglow, not the exclusive. So this one does not glow as much as the other one. It does have the same axe and extra hand sculpts there, open, fisted, and flat there. Soft goods cape. You can see his head is a little bit translucent, and just a little bit of glow in the head, and that's about it. Nothing in the chest. We also have some more shots of Stinkor here. He's got 2 different head sculpts he's going to come with. One with a face cover there to cover up his smell. Separate hands and his shield. You can also see his backpack there with the tanks. And there he is with his face mask on. Next we have official shots of Fisto. You can see his giant fist. He's got his sword. Extra hands for him as well. Got that battle armor on, the red hair and the beard. So here those 2 are in package, Fisto and Stinkor. 2 of my favorites, the reason I actually jumped into this line myself. Alright, so here you have your deluxe Triclops here. So you can either have the regular Triclops or you can have the cult leader costume on him. So that's pretty awesome. You can see where the armor comes off, the head sculpt changes out in the hands. And there's his battle sword as well. So here is a shot of the tease for November 23rd's Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation Season 2. You'll see Skelegod there, Teal-Up in the top, evil-lyn, and then right in the front there, you'll see what we thought was Olar, but what it really is Savage He-Man. Now whether Olar and Savage He-Man are the same person, I don't know, but this is another deluxe 2-pack here. I should say the first 2-pack. With Orko, and they're not really calling it a 2-pack. I guess Orko's kind of like a add-in or an accessory. So this is the deluxe Savage He-Man pack with Orko. So you see he's got the spear, the sword, the axe, extra hands, and an Orko on his flight stand. So it's really nice to get an Orko in this series too, because he was very much a part of this show. So considering all the crazy stuff we're getting with the time jumping and going into the dead zone like they did in season 1, and getting all these other versions of He-Man over the centuries, this is kind of a cool one too, I guess. Got a nice close-up shot of Orko there. Nice close-up of Savage He-Man. There they are thinking, which weapon should we take? Savage He-Man saying goodbye to his friends. Orko going against Scareglow down in the Nether Realm. And Orko winning. Savage He-Man going against Skelegod. So it's pretty cool looking. So here we go with our deluxe Masterverse Revelation King Grayskull here. Again with the soft goods cape. Got the long hair, the woolly arms there, the double swords, extra hands, extra head sculpt, and a shield. There he is from the back. Holding one of his swords aloft there. Again, all those accessories on the bottom there with both sets of swords, both head sculpts, and the fur on his shoulders. There's both head sculpts, so you can actually see them on him in both versions. And there's the back of the package and the side of the package. And him wielding both swords. Here's another deluxe figure of Trapjaw here. Him with and without his garb on. So this is him, got his belt, his gun, his hook, his claw, extra hand sculpt there, gripping, and then also his get-up so that he can actually be one of Triclops' goons. There you see him up close here with the jaw up, on the right with the jaw down and the claw, right there in the middle with his cult gear on. So you can take that on and off if you don't want that version, and you want the classic version, which is what I'm going to want. There he is from the back as well. So here we go with our next wave with a Teela, Merman, and a couple of different versions of He-Man and Skeletor. So here's our Teela. This is the more classic look. So this will be definitely the one I'm going to throw into my collection with the shield, the sword, the extra hands, and also you see the short hair sculpt with the tiara, and then the long hair sculpt with the tiara off. So of course I'm going to want the tiara to have that classic look for my Teela. Here she's wielding her sword and her shield. Here's the Merman from Revelation. I wouldn't have minded getting an extra head sculpt and some actual armor for him so I can have my regular version of Merman, because this is just not going to fit my style that I'm looking for. But you see he does have a sword and a spear and extra sets of hands right there. He's got those scars all over his chest and his eye there, showing he's been beat up and worn out after Skeletor has disappeared for a while. Here's from the back, again wielding both weapons. Nice up close of all those scars. And both of them up close. Then we have our new Eternia Viking He-Man and Barbarian Skeletor, both in package. Both in package and showing all their accessories. So there they are with those extra head sculpts there on them, and you do notice they have regular head sculpts as well. So here is your Viking He-Man with his axe and his sword and his helmet on. Got the shoulder pads as well, knife on his boot. We'll zoom in there. And here's another shot of him with his helmet off. And again, I'm just not impressed with these head sculpts for these He-Man figures, which is kind of depressing. I really want a good He-Man head sculpt from this line. There's another shot of that head sculpt from different angles. Still just doesn't look good for me. There is the Barbarian Skeletor. I do like the armor on that one, and in a second here we'll see it with the Skeletor head. So there you can see him with his sword and his staff, but look at that Skeletor head on that. Now that looks good. So that'll be one that's joining my collection. Right there, he's got this soft goods cape as well. And then both the figures from the back showing the swords being held. So we had a little tease here, exclusive. Very blurry at first. But then we got the real image at SDCC, where we got some spring figures coming 2023 for Masterverse with evil-lyn with their back costume there, Roboto, Stratos, and Frosta from the She-Ra show. Also some more little renderings here of figures we were getting with She-Ra and Beastman. So we'll get into those. But first let's go to ZacJacDan. This is a Master Universe New Eternia figure. 40th anniversary logo on the front of the package there. All these accessories he comes with. So you can have the original look, that classic look. And you can put that armor on and give him that New Eternia look as well. There you can see on the back he can store his weapons. It's a really cool looking figure. Two different formats you can put him in. Had a little tease here of some new Masterverse villains that we got with Jitsu, Hordak, the new Netflix version of Skeletor, interesting, a Beastman, which we talked about earlier, and a Catra from the She-Ra Horde. So here's Beastman in package front and back. Again, it's New Eternia, so it has multiple costumes here for him to wear. You can see on the back of the package not only Skeletor, but you got He-Man. We talked about ZacJacDan and we talked about Catra already. Here you see him without his armor on. And you see him all armored up. So two different versions you can see here. You can put him in this regular costume here, kind of looking back like the 80s version that we knew. Got the whip. This guy's massive, 9 inches tall. Got the fur on him. And without it. From the back you can store his whip there with that old armor, but not the new one. And then the sides of the package with artwork. Now the interesting thing is there was a running variant, one with a lighter orange and one with a more dirty looking orange for the torso. But there's the 3 different versions you can have for him. One with the helmet on, one with the helmet off, with the fur, and then the classic version. Here's our Catra from Princess of Power, 40th anniversary on the label there. You see her with a mask down, her shield, and her staff there. Cape off, cape on. Mask up. See the back of her hair there. It is plastic hair rather than real hair like the originals was. And here is that Skeletor figure from the new Netflix show. So this is a massive figure right here. Front and back of him. Got a deluxe Hordak from Princess of Power. Not sure why you'd necessarily consider this one deluxe. I can think you could have fit that in one package, but oh well. Has the cape and without the cape. The blast effect out of his cannon arm there. The bat shield thing. The bow and arrow bat looking thing. There's the back of his package. You see Leech there in the background, so maybe that's a tease for something in the future. Then here is your Jitsu from New Eternia. Again, when you're dealing with New Eternia, you're dealing with different looks that you can go with. Front and back of that package. There is his regular look with his bun, kind of mohawk looking thing with his beard. And then his masked version with the extra belt on his waist. Some more promo art there for him. And then we had some heroes from Masterverse that they showed off for us with Battle Armor He-Man, Hero, the Netflix version of He-Man, Sunman, and She-Ra. So here's that He-Man to go along with the Skeletor. Again, 40th anniversary on the package. This is the Netflix version. Really bulky. In the back with that massive sword. Here's the Princess of Power She-Ra in package. Again, she is deluxe. Interesting, just like the Hordak. Why would this be deluxe? I don't know. All the accessories she comes with, different masks and head sculpts she comes with. different capes she comes with, the shield, the sword, and extra hands. And the back of her package showing Swift Wind. And then, like I said, we had Hero and Sunman. So let's look at those two. So here it's Hero, back of the package. You can see his big old staff he comes with. There's the back of the package showing the figures in the same wave. Front of the package there, again, 40th anniversary. This is from Master of the Universe Revelation. He has his soft goods cape. You see that piece, the crystal showing in the top of the staff. And then some nice artwork. You see Eternia in the background, that's awesome. Here's your Sunman, front and back. This is from the Rulers of the Sun line. There's his translucent wings from the back there. Would have been nice to have a flame effect to go with that staff there he's got. Shield. Extra set of hands. And some nice artwork. And then we have our Battle Armor He-Man. Got his shield, his sword. He's got a knife in his boot there. This is New Eternia, so he does have several looks. Would have loved to have seen two different heads. The chest plate there does not actually spin, but it does give you the ability to switch it out. But he has a shoulder pad you can take on and off to make him kind of look like the original in this one. But he does, like I said, have that beard and the long hair. I would have loved to have seen just a regular look He-Man there. But this looks pretty good. Sword, axe, shield, and that arm plate. And nice artwork. And then introducing the anniversary edition of He-Man 40th anniversary. And this is the version we are getting in the middle there without all those shadows. So I don't have a really good shot of it in package yet, but you can tell the difference between the original that they showed us with all the shadow pieces in his skin there versus the one we're getting is not going to have as many of those dark shadows. There's the back of the package. All his accessories. Axe, sword, shield, and extra hands. So you see right there that shadows, that's not going to be what we get. So yeah, only got that one shot of him without the shadows. Right there. So there's your original on the left and the updated version without the shadows on the right. And then there is a 2-pack here with He-Man and Skeletor for the 40th anniversary. It's a die-cast set from SDCC 2022, Mattel Creations. Got their accessories that come with them. With his Havoc staff, his sword, Skeletor with that wide open mouth. He-Man with his weapons there as well. Got that classic look to him. So here's some shots of them in action. Got the 2 mini comics, a ring that comes with it. The He-Mans over the generations. The Skeletors over the generations. And then we're getting the New Adventures of He-Man version here. Showed off at SDCC 2022. Got his helmet, his sword, his shield, his body armor there. We're getting Shadow Weaver. That'll be awesome for the Horde. So here's their display for the Masterverse. You can see some other figures here we'll zoom in on. With Manny Faces, Pigman, Stratos, New Adventures, because they got 2 different looks. Close up to those. Look at those different faceplates that Manny Face is going to come with. You got the Roboto and evil-lyn we had talked about. Shadow Weaver again. Sorceress, looking really good. Frosto we talked about earlier. And that Stratos up close. So he's got that breathing apparatus you can take off. And then another version of evil-lyn as He-Man from the Masterverse show, or the new what's it called, Revelations. Tuesday started in 2022 with some reveals. Let's see what our first reveal was for Masterverse. And then we have Too Bad. So this is pretty awesome. So yeah, I kind of pieced together a little shot of him with his armor on here, full body, so that's kind of what he would look like. And ZacJacDan pointed out that this is actually very backwards compared to our original Too Bads. Usually the blue version is actually higher than the purple version of Too Bad. So this time they got it the opposite, where the purple guy's higher. So there's a pretty good shot of some of the designs that they had whenever they were trying to make the Too Bad. I love whenever they share this kind of stuff. And here's the artwork for the Too Bad box. And the box from the front and the back. And then Too Bad from other angles here, with and without his armor on. Also, we're having the movie versions for He-Man and Skeletor. These are both shown off on MOTU Tuesdays. Nice close up of those faces. It does not look like Dolph to me, but Skeletor doesn't look too bad. And then the package art. So here's that Skeletor. You see the soft goods cape from the back there. Got his sword and his Havoc staff. Pretty good likeness to the movie. All the accessories it comes with. Comes with a cosmic key as well. Extra hands. Here it is in package. We got your He-Man here. This does not look anything like Dolph. Got the soft goods robe again, or cape again. You got the sword, the knife. Here it is in package. And all the accessories. It does come with 2 heads. There from all angles, both Skeletor and He-Man. Back the package shows the art does connect. We have Roboto in package here, all the accessories he comes with. Would have loved to see more accessories, but you got the blaster that'll go on the right arm only. Got the 2 swords. I would have loved for the mechanism inside to work like the original did. There you see the blaster on the right hand, holding both swords. And there is the gun. And there's the figure from the back as well. In package, all angles. Love that artwork. We got many faces here. He's got a little backpack there showing all of his different faces, and we definitely have different faces than we used to have. So we have still the regular, the robot, and the monster, but we also have an actor, a skull, and I'm not sure what that other one is, but 3 new face sculpts here from Many Faces. Got his big gun and extra hands. There it is in package. You see where you can store all those faces in that case. Robot, regular face, all 3. Then we got our Stratos figure. In package, all angles. Does have a breathing apparatus. And he's got some kind of little staff there with a green emerald or whatever in there. Got the wings on the side, got the jetpack on the back. All those accessories here he comes with. And I would have loved for that jetpack to have some kind of propulsion coming out of it too. That would have been really cool. So there's Frost in her package. From the back of the figure. All the artwork. So a pretty cool feature I didn't know about. If you put her in cold water, it changes the color. From warm water, changes it back for her hair. That's pretty awesome. Got that wand effect that she has there. Again, soft goods on her cape there. And all the accessories, extra hand, and an ice piece. There's evil-lyn in package, all angles. Her artwork. Figure from both sides, front and back. Got the soft goods, like bat wings. That bat sculpt on their head is awesome. Her accessories. And then we got Shadow Weaver. Got the flight stand there she's on. Extra hands, an effect piece, and her wand in package. Again, she has soft goods cape as well. Her package from all angles. Sorceress here, got her staff. Again, soft goods for her wings. In package. There's all her accessories. Got Pighead, his accessories. Got like a snake thing and a club, extra hands, and a shield. This is from Rulers of the Sun, Sun Man. All angles here. We have a New Adventure Skeletor, thanks to ZacJacDan showing this off to us. See the helmet comes off, cape comes off. We have a Deluxe Revelations Man-at-Arms. Soft goods on him. All kinds of accessories with Man-at-Arms, which makes a lot of sense. 2 different heads. And you can take his armor off. That is pretty awesome. And then we have Mattel Creations exclusive by Virgil Abloh, monochrome hues. They come with a comic book art print as well, illustrated by Reggie No. So there was the He-Man. The Skeletor. The Battle Cat. And the God Skeletor. So yeah, got lots of new reveals here. So we got your Eternia Mattel Creations Origins, and I was always wondering, would the scale fit for the Origins? According to this, it looks like it might have. But then when you look at it beside it, he's standing too much taller than the door. So I don't think it fits, but for those of you who ordered it, good luck with that. We have the New Adventures He-Man. There's all his accessories. Helmet on and off, the shield, the sword. We have a Mattel Creations Revelations evil-lyn. As she gets the power of Grayskull, she becomes Dark Lyn. Front and back of that package, all the accessories she comes with. The soft goods cape. This is a really cool Mattel Creations figure right here. Got the H on her chest for He-Man or whatever. Alright, then we got some reveals coming from deep discount or Amazon with some stuff. We got a deluxe New Eternia Whiplash with extra alternate type of removable armor. We have a New Eternia Buzz-Off, also seen on Amazon. Revelation Classic Merman. Deluxe New Eternia Ram Man has an alternate armor. Grizzlor, Princess of Power. New Eternia Faker, this is not a deluxe, and he is in blue, but he has pink armor. New Eternia Web Store, New Eternia Clawful, Prince Adam, Property of Revelation, Horde, Skeletor, likely Revelation, and then Clamp Champ. Didn't specify if it was Revelation or New Eternia. So that's what's coming down the pipeline. So yeah, here's the original video that I had done with the characters. Here's the update for this video. So many figures added since the last time I did a video. All the individual regular release figures in package, plus the creations and the 40th anniversary He-Man. All the deluxe releases in package. And then here are some of the little Eternia minis. So we'll talk about those as well. Skeletor or Skelegod, Beastman, Fisto, and Whiplash. So here's your Skelegod on card. So at least they weren't mystery minis. You see his cape, he's got his staff. Here you have Fisto with his sword, and the sword can go in either hand. You see that there. And then you have Beastman with his whip. There's different angles for him. Got his beard all braided up. And here's an interesting for me. You got your Whiplash here. And again, he was like a very minimal part of the show. Got his tail on the back, his spear. His spear can go in either hand. Got that weird eye going on there. There's his package. And then you have a metallic version of Whiplash, which I don't see metal on this at all. It just looks green to me. So I'm not sure what this variant is all about. There's his package. So that's all 5 figures in that first wave. But then I also found this one with your faker and your metallic faker. So these are the only 2 shots I could find of these online. So I don't know if they were released or not. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about these 2. So here is our mercenary Teela, the mask and the cloak on there. Here's our sorceress figure. And there's the back of the card showing both of those 2 new additions to these Eternia minis. Alright, then you have your kind of 2-pack or rider's packs. So Fisto with Stridor. So another release of Fisto. That's interesting. Not sure why they didn't just put him out in the first place with Stridor instead of individually packed. But Stridor's pretty cool looking. 2 inches tall. And then you have Beastman with a war sled, so the same thing. Not sure why they wanted to release 2. Now, his beard is different than the original release. The beard on the original release was the same color of his other fur. It's pretty cool that we're getting that war sled here with the gun out the front. There, just in the back, you can see the the rocket on the back and some wheels on the bottom, so it'll roll. And then also from Revelation, we have a Battle Labbit from Mega Collabs. Summer exclusive from Mattel. Some kind of a battle cat with a sword sticking out of his nose. Got the shield on the side. There's the bottom of him. See the signature there on the bottom. And the sword can actually fit over on the side of his body too instead of coming out of his nose. I don't know. You guys let me know what in the world this thing is. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.